Hey there guys, Lionel Charles here, and first of all, let me apologize for my appearance. I've been working a lot lately, so it's really starting to show. But the show still has to go on, so I still wanted to make this video to share with you guys a strategy that I hope for at least someone will really breathe life back into their business. I want to show you a strategy that allows you to get paid for each and every comment that you get on Facebook, in hopes that it'll get you excited and get you motivated again, and help you remember why you wanted to start a business in the first place. And I hope that excitement turns into motivation, that motivation turns into excitement, that excitement turns into gratitude, and you really start to push your business to places that you never thought you could go before. That's why I'm making this video. So with that said, guys, and I'm giving it away, it's all free. So with that said, let's jump right into it, guys. I thank you and I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Alright guys, so in this video I'm going to show you a strategy that could potentially put $1 to $2 in your pocket for every comment that you get on Facebook. And look guys, I'm not here to sell you anything. Right now, my goal is to build trust by not withholding information. I want you to join me with the confidence that I won't let you fail. And the only way I could do that, the only way I could think to do that, was to share at least one of my strategies that can give you some quick results. Now, I know a lot of you have been burned in the past or abandoned by your sponsors and you don't know what to do. And I know there's a lot of you that are looking for a starting point and you have no sense of direction or no clue or no budget for that matter. So this video is for you. So what you're going to see in this video overall, really quickly, I'm going to explain the theory behind why it's such a good marketing strategy, the actual process that I use to start getting paid for comments. I'm going to show you how to calculate your EPC, which is the earnings per comment. And for those of you who stay to the end, I will show you how to scale this to $2,000 per week. So I hope you're ready, because here we go. So what makes this such a good marketing strategy? I think more so than anything else is the fact that it's simple. Like, we're using a very, very minimalistic approach. Plus, I think it's a lot easier for people to envision themselves doing this, because chances are they're getting comments, they're seeing comments, and they're commenting on things all day. So it comes naturally. And naturally, who doesn't want to get paid for something that they're already doing? It just makes sense. So even though it's totally free, guys, it generates a pretty decent amount of leads. So yeah, if you like free and somewhat consistent, then pay attention. So let's talk about the actual process. How do I do this? And to make that easier to digest, I broke it down into three easy to follow steps. Sorry, I got a little tongue twisted. But I'm gonna rush through these a little bit because we're gonna go a little more in detail shortly. So step 1, create your ad. Step 2, tell people what you want them to do. And finally, step 3, you're going to post your ad. And that's it, guys. That's the entire process. We really focus on keeping it simple. So let's dig into it a little bit more. So step number 1, what you want to do is get some kind of proof, something that shows that what you're offering is working for someone. Now, that doesn't have to be you. It can either be from you or from someone else in your business. Now, we call that proof of concept. That's why you see me posting money. I know it's tacky, but guys, it really does work. There was an interesting statement made by Tai Lopez, and if you're not familiar with him, he's an online marketer who earns millions every year. That's millions. So he made a statement in an interview once, and I'm paraphrasing, of course, but he said the reason he shows Lamborghinis and Ferraris has nothing to do with him bragging. He shows them because he knows his audience. And that stuff speaks to the people he's trying to reach. You need something that speaks to your audience. So guys, be creative, be wild, and experiment, because the more dramatic, the better. So step number 2, once you have your ad created, you have to tell your audience what you want them to do. The main thing to remember is always, always, always keep it short. So in one of my ads, I might say something like this: turn comments into cash. That would be my title, all caps, bold if I can, and maybe a few emojis just to add some color. Beneath that, I'll say like, share, and comment for an immediate response. And that's it, guys. Keep it short and sweet, because people don't like to read. They don't like reading long worded messages. So definitely keep it brief and to the point. That's it. Your ad is done. So let's move on to step 3, just post your ad. And for this, you have 2 options. The first being to post on in Facebook groups. And the thing you want to remember with that is you want to make sure that it has a lot of active members. And you also may want to check to see if it's okay to post there, because you don't want to come off spamming. You don't want to offend anybody. You usually can tell right away if it's okay, but to be safe, there's sometimes a pinned post right at the top of the page, and a lot of times it'll have the group's rules on it. So you just want to be sure and make sure, because you don't want to get banned. So yeah, option number 2, post directly to your page or your fan page. But for that to really be effective though, you want to have a good amount of friends. So if you don't have a decent amount of friends, you either want to get some, or again, you can try the Facebook groups. Then that's it. Click the button, click the post button, and let the leads come in. So now that you're generating leads though, now it's time to calculate your EPC. And again guys, that's your earnings per comment. And no, you don't need any special software, just a calculator and some basic math skills. So I make $90 per sale. So let's say we get an ad that goes semi-viral and it generates 100 comments. If we get our conversion rate to 3%, which is super easy by the way, that's 3 people out of the 100. So $90 times 3 gives us $270. That's an EPC of 2.7 or $2.70. Now, how many of you would like to consistently be making $2.70 every time somebody comments on your page? Seriously though, guys, it's pretty cool when you think about it. So now that you know the number, is there anyone here who would like to learn how to scale the strategy? Now, with those numbers in mind, how many of you would be willing to pay 20 to 40 cents per comment, knowing that you're making $2.70 on the back end? You know what? I'm just gonna assume you're all interested. So let's talk about, scaling this strategy to $2,000 or more per week. So let's take a look at an ad that I posted on my page. And guys, I know, paying for traffic scares you a lot. But honestly, guys, it's not that bad once you know what you're doing. So assuming you have a Facebook fan page, once you have your ad created, what you want to do now is boost your post. And I usually do that for 3 days at 20 bucks. So you'll be spending a little over $5 per day. Now, in those 3 days, the amazing thing is you're paying so little to maximize your reach. You're literally getting hundreds and thousands of views every day. So I want you to take a look at the total views and the engagement in relation to how much we've spent. So far, I'm paying less than 40 cents per view. Now, realistically, I expect this to reach at least 10,000 people or more, resulting in hundreds of comments. So, but for consistency, let's say we get 1,000 people to comment out of the 10,000. That's one person for every 100. How many of you think you can do that though? At least get one comment for every 100. Exactly, even a child could do that. So let's continue with the 3% conversion rate, meaning 30 people out of the 1,000 are interested in learning how to get paid for comments. That's 30 times $90, and that's a grand total of $2,700. This still puts us at a 2.7 EPC. However, using paid traffic allowed us to expose ourselves to a lot more people. Plus it's consistent, plus it's scalable. It's way more consistent than if we were just using organic methods. Like, I hope that makes sense, guys. I really hope it do. I hope it helps somebody out there. And if you already have a business, just swap out my company for yours, guys. I promise you it still works. And that's it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it was informative. If you would like more information, message me on Facebook. The link is down in the description below. And don't forget, guys, subscribe to my page for more training like this. Leave a comment if you have any questions, or just say hi, because, well, I appreciate that too. My name is Lionel Charles. I'm out of here, guys. I'll see you later.